What's going on, guys? We're back once again, and we are going to be talking about another movie today. Now, this movie officially has been out for over a year now, going with what's going on in the world right now. There was not a whole lot of movies going out right now to really talk about, so I've come across this movie on Tubi last night, and I watched it, and I wanted to go ahead and give you guys my thoughts on the movie, what I thought about it. It's called My Soul to Keep. Now, originally it was made in 2018, but it was released in 2019. Now, this movie was actually one of those movies where the whole kid versus monster type of deal, and it was not that bad of a film. It was one of those films where you're rooting for the kid to go up against this unknowing monster, and you don't know what's going to happen. Now, originally, it centers around this boy named Eli. He's 9 years old, and he thinks that there's a monster living down in his basement, and he tries to tell his parents, tries to tell his classmates, and nobody really believes him, and except for his best friend, who is by the name of Sam. He somewhat believes him, and then a girl by the name of Hillary, who's also in his class, believes him because she's saying she's getting stalked by the same thing as well. And apparently, if you repel it with light, then there will be this creature or whatever will not be able to get you. Now, there's a lot to go on with this movie. This movie really makes you think, not just from a paranormal type of aspect. It really gets you on what is really going on in this film. Now, I will say that the parents, they did great within this film. The one that plays the parents. Now, I'm gonna say this: the the older sister in this film, she's one of those you cannot stand. She's probably the worst sister in all sisters, or elder sisters. She's one of those that you just cannot stand. And this film really was one of those films where if you guys like, let's say, the Babadook or the Monster House or even Goosebumps, it was sort of like they mixed all that together, and this is pretty much what you get. And again, My Soul to Keep was one of those films that was really out there, and you did not think was going to happen, and the ending really takes you by storm. It really does bring you by storm of what the heck. I did not expect that to happen. I really don't want to spoil the ending for you guys because it's really one of those, once it ends, this movie will really get you thinking of, okay, did that really happen? Because initially, Eli's parents goes out one night, and he is told, "Oh, you're gonna be babysitted by your sister," even though that she got in trouble by playing a prank on him because he played a prank on her. So, except that the prank that she did on him was more mean and unnecessary than what he did. He was just being a normal little brother, and she was just being, in all honesty, a royal bitch by scaring him. And then she gets somewhat what you say, oh, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to babysit him. Then her boyfriend comes over, and then she ditches her brother and says, hey, I'm not going to waste my Saturday night on you. And she throws his walkie down the stairs, and he's home all alone during a thunderstorm. And then there's the thing that's in the basement, who is the Booty monster, who is apparently trying to take his soul. So the entirety of this film is where he's trying to fight it, and again, nobody believes him. He literally knows nobody believes him. His sister, his parents doesn't believe him. Again, I could not stand the sister. The sister was one of those where you just wanted to tell her to just shut the hell up or get a life or what the hell's wrong with you type vibe. Because again, this whole movie was what the hell, and it was a decent movie. I was not expecting to like the movie as much as I did, because at the very end of it, I'm thinking, wow, like I just didn't have the words. I was just like, wow, I cannot believe that they did that. Now, is there room for a possible sequel to this film? Yes, of course. Is it going to be possibly no, because the way it ended, and if it doesn't, it's going to go on with The Friend possibly, and also with even though this was a low budget film, it was not like the best film because it's already like on Vudu, it's on Tubi, and among other networks you can watch it online. So this is how I came across it, but I think it's honestly a 1 out of 10. I give it maybe a 5. There were some things about this movie I didn't really care for. It did have some comic relief within this film. Uh, there was parts about it like where the best friend, he's just obsessed with going on the internet looking at boobs all the time, which is just the way he says it, like, hey, I like boobies. It was just, some comic relief was not that bad. Others kind of was like a hit and miss. The acting was good to a certain point. The main actor who played Eli, he did very well. I will give him credit for that. The sister again was very annoying. Now the actress that played her, I will give her credit of the whole of being very just mean and derogatory to her brother. The character Sam, he did, I would say okay. The parents, they did all right. Have not seen really anybody in any other film to really give them a whole ground laying of what I think about their acting. But other than that, like I did state, I think it was a decent film. So go ahead and check it out, guys. Go watch it on Tubi right now. It is for free. So go check it out. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments. And I'll be seeing you guys on the very next one. See you later.